Good evening, family. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime, and tonight, you know what? I've just been on a roll. Somebody said, hey, please, when you go to Target and Walmart and all that stuff tonight during your Christmas shopping that you said that you were done last week, could you please point it out and show us that these things are actually in these Targets and in these Walmarts? And yes, I did show the picture of Razor Claw. I did show the picture of Big Convoy. But tonight when I went to Target, they did have Nemesis Prime. I can confirm he was absolutely there. And Target also had Razor Claw. I did not see Quintus. I did not see Amalgamus. I did not see Soundwave in either. Now, mind you, I live in Atlanta. There's 20 Walmarts around me. So sometime in this week, when I go do some more Christmas shopping, because we actually went jewelry shopping. We were looking for jewelry this evening, so that wasn't like our main thing. Now, due to my wonderful wife telling me that, and I told y'all in previous videos that during December, I have to slow down. I can't just go in the store. Well, I can, but I shouldn't just go in the store and pick up whatever my little heart desires. And I respect her for that because, hey, Christmas is coming. Nobody likes to do returns. Now, she does know every toy I have in here, for the most part, but my kids don't. My youngest does. My 5-year-old, he knows everybody in here. My wife, same. But my older kids that don't live here and have families and husbands and wives of their own, they have no idea. So I just tell them to give me money. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, that's not what we're here to talk about. First of all, so I can't show you whatever I got this evening because I don't know what all when I had my back turned. The only thing I can show you is this. First, we got volume. I had this one, but yes, volume 4 is out. I cannot wait to read this. I cannot wait. Let me tell you how much of an effect that these books had on me. Where is he? Hold on, let me get him for you. That I had to go ahead and turn my Optimus, or one of, into this one. Yes, right here. Yeah, I put that fusion cannon on him because I wanted to see how it looked. I've got 5-10 different fusion cannons, so whatever. These are amazing. Now, let's get to what we came to talk about, ladies and gentlemen. I said I was on a roll because all of these toys have been showing up early, and I was like, it really doesn't make sense for them to have Blast Off and Brawl out on the shelves early. We've got Vortex. He's just been chilling by himself for the past couple months. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first one to tell you that tonight when I was Google shopping, as you know, you put the toy in the Google app and you hit shopping button or near me button. So the pre-order for Onslaught pops up. And what does it say? I'll let you read it for yourself. That's right, it's coming March. It is not August. It is popping up in March. So just like I said, I thought that was a placeholder. It absolutely was. August, we do not have to wait almost a year for Onslaught. Bruticus will be 90% finished by March. Like I said, the only thing we've got to find out is when Swindle is exactly going to drop. Now, we know from looking at Silverbolt or Devastator, where everybody was waiting on Mixmaster to come. Silverbolt, everybody was trying to find Air Raid or Skydive. I can't remember which one, but either way, then they just popped up. Walmart.com had all of the aerial bots except for the one that everybody was waiting on, and he was at like $72. Only to turn around and go in the store, and he's in there for $24 or whatever, the normal price. So I had even looked at the CMD store. Shout out to CMDstore.com. That was the first place I got. That was actually where I got a few of these. I think I got Motormaster from them too when we were going through the whole Menosaur thing. And yes, it is freezing in Atlanta. That's why I'm stopped up today. We all are. I mean, it is cold. So the date was off. It is not August. It will indeed be March when Onslaught shows up. That is going to be, and so you figure if they're going to be finishing up Bruticus around March, say April, then we should get our first look at Defensor, I'm guessing, would be next. Probably around the end of February or around the middle of February. So stay tuned for that. Now I can deal with toy leaks like that. Something that's a month or two ahead. But the whole, hey, they said that they're going to do Diatlas, but it might be 2028 I don't want. No, I'm done. I'm done. If it's not within the next 6 month period, I really don't want to hear about it nor talk about it, unless it's something crazy that that they say. If they said HasLab 2030 is going to be Unicron and Primus both together weighing at 60 inches apiece for $59.99, that you're going to get a video on. Because that's something crazy. But like the rest of this stuff that, oh, well, we know we're getting this, we know we're getting, or they thought about it and they said it's on the paperwork, man, listen. Everything is on the paperwork. How you think they done kept this franchise alive for 40 plus years? So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I've got some Christmas wrapping to do, and then I've got a book to read this evening. But I just wanted to let you know that, yes, keep your hopes up, keep prayers going, man. Onslaught should be in our hands no later than March. So, let me know what you think about it. Do you plan on finishing Bruticus? Do you plan on picking him up? Do you plan on buying him whatsoever? My question again still is, we just waiting on finding out when Swindle will drop. So, I was kind of short on my shorts this week. Not short on my shorts. I did a stop motion and put it out because I wanted to do 86 week and then I didn't. And then I kicked it off the other night with Blur. And then, I don't know, like there's so many 86 or the movie, not necessarily branding the movie toys, but I'm saying toys from the first 3-4 seasons that I would love to do in a short, but then I was going through my catalog and saw I did a lot of them this year. When you do a short a day for like a year or two or whatever, you kind of start running out of things to do. And so I'll just go to the ones that are like the worst viewed and redo them. But I couldn't make up my mind as to who, would be next or who should be next. And there's a lot of contestants like Gears and Trax, who I just did. Sunstreaker, Mirage, Beachcomber, Cliff Jumper, Outback. There's so many people that were in those 3 seasons. It's hard to be like, okay, well, today's fave is this one. But I'll work it out. Don't you worry. I got something else planned. I ran out of combiners. So, well, did I? Yeah. I ran out of, did all the combiners. I think I've done all my Titans. I've done all of my Optimuses. I've done Primus. I did Unicron. I did the Arc. Did the Nemesis. So, hey, you know what? Why don't y'all just be like Lorenzo? Just put it in the comments. Who do you want to see? Take a look. Who do you want to see a short and see me transform it real fast with some dope music behind it? And I'll do it. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime.
Well, as Megatron has, how shall we say, departed, I nominate myself as the new leader.
Wait! The Constructicons form Devastator, the most powerful robot. We should rule.
Soundwave superior, Constructicons inferior.
Who are you calling inferior? Nobody would follow an uncharismatic bore like you.
Hey, nobody calls